strongly because you're going to get there are going to be bodies. We knew this game would be physical, and it certainly has been that way to this point.
Reed McLaughlin to Roberts. Roberts kicks across, and the shot put up by Welker is no good, but he'll go to the line for two.
You know, again, that's why you teach it.
For four here. Eyes it, flies it, and hits. Nice player, the 6'5 junior.
Yeah, good-looking kid.
11-10
really
Zionsville, the advantage.
Now, Zionsville's gone small right now. I mean, if you look at it, they've got a little smaller lineup. They can get better. They can get great pressure on the ball. They can get really after people at the half court defensively. The matchup you watch is this one right here with Leland Brown and Reed McLaughlin.
Maddox gets rid of it. They'll go baseline. Pocket picked.
Yeah, just what we talked
Demetrius
about.
Lawson.
You know, you get literally a 3-guard, 4-guard lineup. Good quickness on the part of Zionsville.
Chad Roberts, think he favors that left hand a little bit. About that turnaround kiss off the window by Welker.
Well, gets that look.
A bit of a midi run here to start the second quarter. They're up 13-10.
Zionsville a little 1-3-1 half court here after the timeout. We talked about the X and O, the checkers and chess, as I like to call it. You come out of a timeout, give them a different look.
Leland Brown's three in the corner. Had a good look, but there to clean it away.
Well, it got you what you wanted. You just
Lively.
didn't close it out with the rebound.
Lively will allow them to restart it. He'll launch a three. No. Rebound, knocked loose into the hands of Jake Yeary. Johnny on the spot with his first two.
Yeah, again, you got to generate some offense. You got to get some easy looks. You got to get on the glass.
Lawson forces his way in. No. Rebound kept alive. 13-12. Zionsville, 1-point advantage. 6 minutes to play in the first half.
Now Zionsville's going back man after the one trip down in the zone.
Dinas off the screen, top of the circle. Can't buy some room. Misfire by Leland Brown. Roberts to Chris. Bingo.
Well, it's a great little play because, you know, you're off the bounce, you make the pass, you follow and set a nice hard ball screen that Noblesville doesn't get over. A good, clean look for three.
Lead up to 4, 16-12. Leland Brown drives right of the circle.
Oh, great
nice
delivery.
Pass inside, shot blocked for the foul. 17 fouls against Noblesville.
Clearly rolled the dice and says he felt it, and I think he's right. He could feel things begin to maybe slip away a little bit in terms of the advantage.
16-13 Zionsville. They have the lead in the basketball. Chris Roberts launches another three. This one deep of the well, no.
But he got greedy.
Nice,
got that
rebound
first
by Brendan Elmore.
Got the first one really under some duress, if you will, on the second one.
Noblesville, Yeary. Dinas. Elmore all into the act.
You know what, Mark? You're a basketball coach. You want to see people run motion offense and see how it's taught? Watch this team in white. Patient.
Nobody standing still.
No, I mean, they're doing Dave McCullough. You had to do it. But now you just, now your team has to suck it up, and you've got to step up and continue to play.
Eisenbarger with the basketball to Chris Roberts. Roberts looking inside, looking for David Smith. They can't find him. They come to Looters instead. He'll skip it around. Look at the way they work the ball around the perimeter. Smith kicks it low to Looters. He wants to force it up and in and does.
That's just a great offensive set right there. Great ball movement. So the key on that foul is that's Leland Brown's third. Now, certainly you don't care. You don't keep track of numbers of fouls. But, Mark, it's a significant foul because these are the types of calls that alter games. And, it's one call, and you say, how does it alter a game? Well, Noblesville's one of their best players on the bench now for the last 4.5 minutes of the half on a bad call.
Zach Gentry with the basketball on the left wing. Makes the pass in the paint to Elmore. Gentry gets it back.
I just love the defensive change again. Sean Duzick changing every time he comes out of a timeout. He's going 2-3, trying to match up with it when they can. Get a little action in the corner if they can.
Gentry walked with the basketball, no call. Dinas.
Great play.
Nice pass.
Great patience. Great play.
Yeary with his fifth. It's 18-15 now. 3:20 left in the half.
And see now Sean Duzick going back with Jack Eisenbarger, who has 2 fouls. Bought him some time. Trying to play him a couple of minutes here. See if they can bump the lead up. A little zone at the half court by Noblesville, too.
Eisenbarger looks in the corner. 3-pointer. Yes. McLaughlin with 5 now.
Well, Reed McLaughlin gives him that dynamic again. Just comes off the baseline, off the catch, nice square. Zionsville stays in the zone.
The lead 6 now, 21-15. Baseline. Tried the same thing, nothing doing this time. Middle two clogged up.
Again, anytime you go short corner, you duck down to the post.
Roberts so quick on the baseline, gets shut off, goes back to Eisenbarger. They'll kick it in the corner. 3, that time no good. Skying for the rebound is Dynas.
Dodged a bullet on that one because McLaughlin had a clean look.
That was a good look.
May have been too wide open, Mark. You know how that works.
Gentry approaching the 2-minute mark.
You just get the sense that Noblesville, down 6, and it could be much more. Frankly, they just stayed in that 5 to 6 range. Zionsville just can't seem to bump it past that right now.
Well, they've been daring him to take it, and he finally took him.
How about him? It's a big basket.
Gentry with the trifecta makes it 21-18. They've been leaving him wide open. Eisenbarger, little stop-and-go dribble, no good. Could be a pretty big turn of events right here. A big change in momentum after Elmore gets the rebound.
Well, see, you're up 6, you get a 3, you come down, you get a shot with no pass when you got a minute and a half to go. So
Roberts is a little closer to Gentry this time offensively.
Those are the things you do. Those are the things you think about.
Yuri drives. The kick. Lively.
No one going to guard him.
And he'll bang it home. Yuri with 8 points. Why would you leave him alone?
Well, I think you went man-to-man on that exchange. You got lost on responsibilities and had him wide open.
For being here with us tonight.
Well, it's a good timeout for Zionsville. Sean Busick needs to get his kids steady. They need to have a good, solid possession this time down.
And instead, they get a turnover.
Two big threes, and you feel it in this building.
Yuri giving them a huge boost. He's in double figures with 10.
It's been, he's had 2 straight threes, the old-fashioned way and the new-fashioned way, so to speak.
Looters to Roberts.
Well, still.
Chris Roberts, that is.
Still time, get a good possession if you're Zionsville.
Kick in the corner. Chris Roberts 3. No. Weak side rebound. Tracked down to the corner. Noblesville will have it. Zionsville has missed their last 3 attempts from the field, and that has allowed Noblesville, who's gotten hot of late, to grab a 2-point advantage and have the basketball with 19 seconds left.
Well, sandwiched in those 3 misses was a turnover, too. So, 4 straight dry possessions for the guys in green.
Zionsville starts the quarter with a bit of a run, bumps their lead up some, and then back-to-back threes tie it up after the deficit was 6. Suddenly now Noblesville's in front. Too many passes, ball knocked out of bounds, and that's the end of the first half. 23-21, your score